Welcome to the RACGP Applied Knowledge Test or the AKT exam. This short video will guide you through a tour of the exam. As this is an online exam, technical issues may occur but are rare. If you experience a technical issue with your computer, you must alert a room supervisor to the issue and they will assist you to continue your exam. If you encounter a technical issue, rest assured you will not lose any exam time, even if we have to reboot your computer or move you to another computer. All of your answers are saved in real time. Therefore, if you experience a technical issue, this will not affect any responses you have completed up until this point. Candidates may commence the exam at different times. This is due to operating server only accepting candidates in batches. The time difference is very small, between 1 to 15 seconds. The exam time is the same time for each candidate. So if the exam commences earlier or slightly later than another candidate, rest assured, all candidates have the same amount of exam time. It is imperative that if you complete your exam ahead of time, that you remain quiet and seated and allow all candidates the opportunity to use all their time. Keep in mind, there may be a candidate in the room who may have had their exam time extended due to technical issues. All candidates must be allowed to use their entire exam time. I understand you will be eager to leave the room. However, exam conditions must be maintained until the supervisor advises you may leave the room. This may take time, especially in larger rooms. Therefore, we request that you are patient and respect other candidates. If you are causing any disruption or do not follow exam rules, this may lead to a submission of an incident report. Once you have logged on, this is what your screen will look like. Most features will be explained as we progress through this video. On the top left-hand corner, you will see your name and RACGP ID. Below this is the name of the exam you are participating in. In this case, the AKT. In the box below these details, you will see the timer. This is your exam timer. This timer indicates how much time has elapsed in the green and how much time remains in the red. Once this timer has been counted down to 0, your exam has finished. The grey bar above the timer shows a quick overview of your exam progress. Next is the question box. The AKT comprises of 150 questions. All question numbers are displayed within this area. A black question number indicates that the question is unanswered. A grey question number indicates a question that has been answered. This colour change occurs once you have answered a question. You can navigate to any question at any time throughout the exam by clicking in this box. This is just one of the ways to progress through the exam. Another way to progress through the exam is by using the buttons marked Previous Question and Next Question. This allows you to move sequentially backwards and forwards throughout the exam. You can change any of your answers at any time by clicking back on the question. This section of the screen is another way you can review your exam progress. This shows how many questions you have completed in black, how many questions yet to be answered in green. You will also be able to see how many questions you have marked as Needs Review. Exam instructions can be accessed at any time during the exam by clicking on the link at the bottom of the page. To return to the exam, click on the button marked Back to Exam Paper. The exam instructions you can see here are from a practice exam. Therefore, the instructions you'll see on the exam day will be different. There are 3 font sizes to choose from for this exam. The font sizes equate to sizes 10, 12, and 14 in any computer setting. The font size can be adjusted to your preferred size by clicking on the 3 A's. The calculator can be accessed at any time simply by clicking on the calculator icon and pressing the X button to minimize it. The Needs Review feature is an excellent tool in the exam. To demonstrate this tool, I'll be using question 3 of a practice exam. As you can see, I have answered the question, but I'm not sure about my answer and I want to revisit it. To do this, I tick the box marked Needs Review. You can now see once I've moved off question 3 and onto question 4, that question 3 has now changed in colour and is now red, showing me that question 3 needs review. You will also see in the bottom right hand corner that it now indicates in red that one question needs to be reviewed. The Needs Review feature is for you and you alone. The answer you have provided at the end of the exam when your time is ended is the answer that will be submitted for marking. Until the exam time lapses, it's all up to you. The Needs Review feature is there to give you an opportunity to revisit questions that you're not happy with and be sure of your answers. Now I can go revisit question 3 and check my answer, and if I'm happy with it, I will unclick the Needs Review box down here and continue. This is a modified extended match question. The question number is at the top and corresponds to the number in the question box. The question is written below the number followed by the answer options. This question format was also in the practice exam you have completed. The exam is designed to only allow you to select one answer. Another type of question used in this exam is the single best answer question. Once again, you will see the question at the top, followed by a stem, and then the options you must choose from. Now that I've selected my answer to these questions and pressed Next Question, you will notice that the question is now marked as complete and has changed to a grey colour. Questions may contain images, ECGs, pathology results, etc. In order to view the image, you must follow the image instructions and click on the thumbnail to enlarge the image. To close the image and to return to the question or reduce the image size, you must follow the image instructions. I think I've reached the end of my exam and will try to end the exam before my time expires. All exam questions have a Next Question button allowing you to progress through the exam. However, the last exam question has the button marked Finish. You will see that I still have a number of questions that I haven't answered. As I still have time remaining on my exam timer, the system will not allow me to finish the exam until I've answered all questions. There is no negative marking for the AKT, and you are encouraged to select an option rather than leave any questions unanswered. If you insist on ending the exam, please alert your room supervisor and they will assist you in closing the exam, but you must remain seated, quiet and maintain exam rules until directed to leave the room by the room supervisor. Best of luck on completing this component of your FRACGP exams.